Hey everyone, welcome to this MYXclusive interview. I'm VJ Ai, and today we have two artists who have been here separately now. They're not new to MYXclusives during the quarantine, but this time it's different because they have a collaboration together. It's called Feel Alive. Now, this is very interesting, guys. One of them is an incoming fourth year student in UP Diliman. Is that right? Taking up
Yes.
computer science. He's also he's also part of the UP football team, and the other one naman just turned 21 years old. He was born in New Jersey. He moved back here to the Philippines in 2010 when he was 10 years old. And these two have known each other since grade school, guys. And now, they're teaming up for this collaboration. Let's get to know more about them. Please welcome Joey the Boy and Paolo Sandejas. Woohoo!
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Great to be back.
Hi, good morning, guys. And hello to everyone watching on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Keep those comments coming. I'll try to ask your questions later on for Joey and Paolo. So, okay, like I said earlier, this is not your first time. Joey, I've interviewed you actually almost a year ago, April 27, 2020, yung last nating interview. And medyo kaka-birthday mo lang nun. So now, how does it feel to be 21?
Well, it's definitely a different experience now. Being older is like pretty stressful, but
Grabe naman yung older, 21.
Hey, we're adults now, right? So it's really different, I guess you could say.
What's been new with you since the last time we talked? It's been a year.
Yeah, time really flew. Well, I mean, I've just been continuing to go at it, during the quarantine. Kind of like the same mind state that I was in a year ago, but like a lot more intense because I'm 21. So like, yeah, I guess the older we get, the more real music becomes to us in the sense of like a profession. So yeah, I've been trying to take it very seriously.
So talagang big deal talaga yung 21 for guys, no? Kasi yun yung parang debut. Di ba? Parang girls 18.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, guys 21. So yes, Joey is 21 kasi nga since 2000 siya. That's his EP. Now, let's move on to another boy born in 2000. 2000 tama. Pero hindi ka pa 21, no?
Hindi pa.
So when are you turning 21?
August pa. So I'm still in the clear. I'm still young and
Ay, Joey, still young daw siya.
Enjoy the last months.
Ay, Joey the man na, hindi na Joey the boy, man.
Oo nga, no?
Joey the young adult na lang.
Joey the young adult, tas Joey the lolo mamaya, alay.
Have you ever thought of that, Joey? Na parang, what would happen if, yung parang sina Lil Bow Wow, tinanggal nila yung Lil. Ikaw, parang anong plans mo, like, in the future?
We'll figure it out. I mean, I'm still a kid at heart, so I'll just keep it for as long as I am.
So wala pang hindi mo pa siya iniisip.
Maybe in the future.
Okay. So, Paolo, ikaw naman, are you still doing online classes? What's new with you?
Of course, I don't think my parents would ever forgive me if I stopped studying. But yeah, it's been going well. What's been new with me? Hopefully, I'm trying to apply for some internships over the summer for my course because we have an internship class, so that should be interesting. Sana please accept me, the companies I'm applying for. Pero besides that, pretty much same din like Joey was saying.
Paano nag-i-intern ngayon during the pandemic? How does it work?
It's all gonna be online now. All remote work. So kind of sad. Pero since my work naman is all computer stuff, so it kind of works out okay.
Mm-mm.
So you don't really have to be there. So it's nice. But
Makes sense
yeah.
naman. Tapos yung football, online training pa rin kayo.
Online training pa rin, syempre. So it's
Hassle
just
yan.
like, no, it's super hard kasi I think a lot of us realize now we're not progressing to anything kasi wala namang UAP. So it's nice. We're
Mm-mm.
including a lot more like fun games in training. Like we play charades sometimes just to keep the motivation going. So it's fun. It's just
Mm-mm.
like we're mostly just hanging out now and just, working out together since we're gonna work out anyway. So it's fun. Nice to bond
Yeah.
with my brothers. So that's fun.
With the
Mm-mm.
boys.
With the boys sa umaga,
With the
6 a.m.
boys. Ah,
But
ay,
yeah.
so kahit na online training, you still have to wake up
Yeah,
that
no, kasi
early?
syempre may klase pa kami. So, like, we wake up at mga 6 a.m. to train.
Oh.
So,
Ongoing pa ba? Like, I don't know the calendar na ngayon the school calendar. So, what happens pag ganitong end of April? Hindi ba parang end of sem na or something?
di pa eh. I think, I'm not sure about you, Joe, pero we started late our second sem. So, we started mga March. So,
Oh, so,
yeah.
oo,
Mm.
medyo mid-sem pa.
Yeah, so medyo mid-sem pa kami. So,
Ikaw, Joey, are you still doing online classes?
Yeah, we just started our quarter like this week, I think. So yeah,
Fresh.
it's our last quarter of junior year. So the next year,
last push na.
last
Oh,
push.
ang gulo.
Graduating.
Back in my time, wow, ang tanda. Back in my time, April was graduation season na.
Mm.
As in, end na siya. Okay, so what are you taking up, Joey?
I'm in ABIS right now. So interdisciplinary studies, you get to choose your own tracks. I chose management and communications. Some things that I feel are aligned towards being an artist. Communicating to the audience and also handling the business side of things. So
Paolo, siya pala connected sa music yung course niya
Yeah.
Competition pala. And you're on the other side of the Katipunan Ave, no, Joey?
yeah. I've seen
Ateneo
Pao
naman.
quite a few times.
Oo. Okay,
Yeah.
ang galing kasi ang lapit nyo pa rin. So now let's talk about your friendship, guys. As I said in the intro earlier, you guys have known each other since grade school.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Well,
Long
I moved to
time talaga.
Southridge in grade 7, so that's when I first met Pao. But we were never really classmates, diba?
Yeah, because even in senior high, like I took the STEM track. Joey was in ABM, but we had a lot of mutual friends. So, and being like one of the few musicians in our batch, we ended up like linking up in the future and just like I said, mutual friends. So we just ended up seeing each other a lot, and so we got a lot closer as the years went.
Oh, okay. So while you were in Southridge, hindi pa kayo ganun ka-close. Parang you just know of each other, ganon.
Not
Not
necessarily,
naman.
because
No, it's a small school. You kind of get to know
Southridge is
everyone.
small.
Yeah.
But you were
We're like
batchmates.
maybe.
Yeah.
We're like mga 90 lang in a batch. So we're really a small batch.
Okay, so interesting. So now we get to see your side as students no high school. Kasi I'm gonna ask you guys to describe each other. Like, Joey, can you describe Paolo, who he was in school? And Paolo, the same with Joey. So let's start with Joey. Okay, describe mo muna si Paolo. Who was he? What was he like in high school?
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I said this before, but I always thought that Pao was like a good boy. He was always like the
Oh.
creme de la creme of students or something. Like he was good to the
Wow.
teachers, he had good grades. He's talented, good looking pa. So yeah, he was like a good boy.
Good boy. Paolo the good boy. Paolo, ikaw naman.
No,
Who was
watching
Joey?
Mom see, I was a good boy. Joey, Joey naman was always like the cool, stylish guy. Like I remember, like Joey had like a phase where he would like slick back his hair in school and stuff like that. He's a cool dude, and him. Yeah, if I was a good boy, Joey was the cool dude talaga. But I mean, despite being that, he was always very friendly, and we always got along. So yeah, he's just a cool dude talaga,
What can I say?
Next,
What can I
speaking of
say?
Joey's hair, Joey, di ba parang you have like, parang nakapart yung hair mo, ganun yung hairstyle
like
mo.
Levi.
Anong inspiration mo dun?
Attack
Levi?
on Titan.
Levi.
Since when? Ganun na ba yung hair niya since high school, Pao?
I mean, yeah, I did have a long phase. Uh, oh,
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think
Long face?
hmm,
Like how
a
long?
long hair
in high school,
phase.
cause yeah, in high school, like they were very strict about the haircut rule. So if
Oh
your hair
my.
went over your eyebrows, they would like force you to get a haircut. So that's why like I always
Yeah.
slicked it back also, cause it's kind of like it's a little trick there. Um,
Mm-mm.
plus it feels good to have slick back hair. So
How about Paolo? What was his hair like before? Meron pa siyang mga
No, I was doing
memorable
always like
phases.
barber's cut lang, dude. Barber's cut like saktong
Looks
military
like we
cut
were
for
both though.
Two
until
by three,
yeah, I
ganyan.
wanted to be cool din eh. So now I'm trying also. Yeah, 2 by 3. Pero yeah, I don't know. I've always liked my short hair. So but I'm trying something new now. So let's see how that goes. I'm trying to grow it. So sana. Easiest
Oh,
time to grow it now is quarantine. So we'll see how that
true.
works
And
out.
sobrang may valid excuse kayo to grow it and,
Yeah, yeah.
experiment on your hair now. Now,
Mhm.
let's talk about how you
True.
guys kind of reconnected after high school. Syempre, you went to different colleges, although they're just medyo magkalapit naman. Pero how did you
Mhm.
reconnect, especially musically?
Mm.
Uh, I'd say that we never really disconnected in the first, like with the Southridge, because even though we're
Mm-hmm.
all scattered around, we're still relatively close, and like we
Mm-hmm.
still make time to see each other in a month. So yeah, like in college, we were still continuing our music, and I mean we know each other, we're friends, so we're like, yeah, let's just make songs. So we made Fantasy, and then ever since then we've always kept tabs on each other. So yeah.
You said you continued making music nung college. So nung high school pa lang, you had projects together na? Were you making music now or
And
just
us,
performing together?
yeah, it was like we were on our own journeys at that time, but like
Uh-huh.
yeah, everything was kind of connected because we shared the same programs, like our same school performances. So we were just always different times, not necessarily the same song, but yeah, we're always still together.
Oh, so
Mm.
you'd perform na in school. Ano
Uh,
yung mga pina-perform nyo nun? Was it near your sound now or iba pa yung hilig nyo nun?
For me naman, like in high school, like I was really
Mhm.
like my music taste was also very different. I feel like it's evolved over the years. Where like when I was starting out, like I'd really perform like all the yung mga Ed Sheeran, like Perfect, like those types of songs with the
Mm.
acoustic guitar, very parang slow love ballad type songs, which kind of shows in more of my early releases. But now I
Mm-mm.
feel like my songs are um kind of changing because I'm into more of like kind of dancey, funky music. So that's what I'm trying to
Mhm.
go for now. How about you, Joe? I'm. What would you say for your music?
um, yeah, I mean, when I started, I was just like straight hardcore golden era hip hop. Like I was always just wanted to make the old school stuff because that was what appealed to me. But obviously, like since then, my music taste has grown. I've gotten inspiration from a lot of different genres. Like what Pal said, our latest single, "Feel Alive," is very dancey. It's not something
Mhm.
that I would expect myself to make uh, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So I think we're on a good track here. I mean, just finding new inspirations in other kinds of music and evolving our style. So yeah.
Wait, let me just go back to dun sa high school era mo. You didn't mention a song or an artist. Like, sino yung mga parang influences mo nun? Ano yung mga pina-perform mo
Ah,
nun?
okay. Well, one of my um, favorite moments in high school was when I performed Kendrick Lamar and Drake with my friend Big Boy Bueno, and that was kind of like a little milestone that we had there because it was our first performance together, and we were both super nervous, but we rapped all right by Kendrick Lamar and Trophies by Drake, and it was really fun.
So, rap na talaga since high school. You never sang in
Uh,
school?
I did the one like I was part of a band called the Munchies, so we
Oh!
yeah, we sang "Creep"
I
by
remember that.
Radiohead,
It was fun.
and then two songs by Rage Against the Machine. So it was really fun also.
What was your role in the band?
Singer
Just the
rapper.
singer.
So because Creep is the song that we sing, but Rage
Mm-hmm.
Against the Machine is kind of just like shouting and being really angry. So that was fun.
Oh, naging part ka pala ng band. Tsaka interesting name, ah. The Munchies. In high school, ah. Okay. Okay, now let's talk about your collaboration na. So, nag-collab na kayo before for Fantasy. So, how does this differ from that, yung Feel Alive?
Well, this one was totally online, so that was definitely different. So it was a new
Oh.
challenge to try and overcome. Ano pa? I feel like yeah, the sound is also very different. But with
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
all of our collabs so far, I feel like it brings out the different side of my music and brings out the different side of Joey's music. We kind of meet somewhere in the middle
Yeah.
between like, you know, that indie pop mixed with hip hop, and it just kind of comes together really nicely. So that's why it's
Mhm.
really fun working together. And yeah, even with the
Mm-hmm.
quarantine, it was pretty easy to link up and still we were still kind of on the same wavelength with the song throughout. So that was also really fun.
Mhm.
How about you,
Can you,
Joe?
yeah.
Yeah.
Say.
Oh,
Fantasy. There was like we met up in my house to make that song. It was kind of like the same something that we just did in one afternoon. But
Mm-hmm.
Feel Alive, looking at it musically, I think it's a lot more complex than Fantasy. I think that you could see how the years that went by kind of shows how much more effort we put into the song. So that's why the first version or rendition of Feel Alive was like super super different, and I thought that
mm-hmm.
it had so much more potential than that. So we kept on working on the song, and eventually we got to where uh, a point where we were satisfied with it. We thought it sounded good, so I hope you guys do too.
Yeah.
Can you
Check
take
it
us
out,
back
guys. Check
to
it out.
that moment na you started Feel Alive? Like, how did it happen? Was it parang one of you approaching the other, saying na parang, oh, let's
Oh,
do this?
that's
How did you
Joey. That's
decide on
Joey.
the sound? How did you decide on the topic of the song?
Ikaw naman, Pao.
Explain, Joe.
Ikaw na.
Explain. No, basically just Joey approached me with the track, and he was like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Pao, I have a song idea." I was like, "Okay, sige, sige." So did we? I think we did like a Zoom call, and then he showed me, or he sent me
Mhm.
the track beforehand, and
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to it. I was like, "Ooh, like it's like super funky." It had that kind of bass line, that dun 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 dun, dun. And I was like, "Oh, I see you, I see you." So I knew I had to be on this track, so I was like, "Okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm G. Let's work on it." So I think at the time we just had the beat na nga. And then yeah, so I tried to work on the chorus while Joey was finishing his rap. And it kind of
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know, like I was super impressed with the beat talaga. That's the one thing I remember when I heard it. I was like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be something else. So yeah, how did you make the beat, Joe? I actually don't know that story. So why don't you share
How
some
I
of
made
it?
it.
Share some of your tricks, sir. Share some of your tricks.
I kind of just made it, bro. I started off with the chords, then after that I made the bass line that's like super catchy. Added some disco elements to it, and then I was like, maybe I want to take this to like a more futuristic side, more like something that sounds kind of techno, but also disco and hip hop at the same time. So
Mm-hmm.
from like originally the instrumentation was very live sounding, like a band could play it. But then yeah, we kind of transitioned into this thing that's like sounds very digital, sounds like
Mm.
computer made it or something, but it's very human at the same time. So yeah,
But
that's
you
kind
said
of
you started out with the chords, Muna. So do you start with
Mhm.
like a physical instrument first?
um. Well, I mean, honestly, I kind of do everything on my computer, but I mean, I have a keyboard, but everything I play through there. So I usually like to start out with a catchy melody, or if I'm not feeling the melody, it's all about the drums and how it makes you,
Mm.
move. And then from that, you just
Mm-hmm.
keep on building, but don't like overdo it. So you have to find like the perfect amount of stuff to put into it that'll just serve as complementing every single sound around it. So yeah,
So when you had this beat, why did you decide to call Paolo up?
Paul's a good singer, and I mean, okay,
Oh.
whenever I make a beat, I could kind of imagine any artist on it, and I have a
Oh.
specific artist in mind. So yeah, I thought Paul was like gonna deliver his due justice to the track, and I think we did. a great job on it. So yeah.
And saan naman ang galing yung lyrics? Like when you sent it to Paolo, it was just beat pa lang. So saan
I
galing naman yung words?
I think I'm not sure if he had some of the rap
Yeah, I
already,
had
but
I
Joey
had
did
Ah,
have.
meron na.
Yeah, but he had the idea in mind, and he was telling me like what he was going through and his story for the song, and then I was like
Uh-huh.
kind of like, oh, this is really timely. It's a good, interesting topic that I don't think a lot of people have really put in a song yet. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be really good, and yeah, buti lang I had an idea for the chorus that kind of fit it well. So yeah,
mhm.
like I said, it just worked. It just clicked,
And the
So it's
guitar
really
also.
fun. Yeah. Oh, that was fun. That was fun also.
Mm-mm.
Working with the
So, at
guitar.
which point ka naman nag-start na magdagdag ng guitars mo, Pao?
I think me and Joey were just talking about it because Joey was like looking for something to add, more stuff to add. And then
Mm-hmm.
after I put my chorus in and some harmonies, like I was like, what can I add? So, syempre, because it's like a funky song, I needed to put some like guitars. So I put like
Mhm.
I put like a riff in the chorus. I was like a dun 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 dun, and then it kind of just like it was very simple, but it just added that kind of funk that made the
Mm-mm.
chorus a little bit
Yeah.
more, like dancey and just like groovy. So I'm proud of that. I'm pretty proud of that. But I mean, I didn't have a lot to really add because, like I said, Joey already did most of it, and it was just the finishing touches na lang, like a little
Mm-hmm.
cherry on top na lang. But then besides that, yeah, super super
And
happy with it.
it complemented it very well. So, good job, guys. Ang ganda no, nung collab nyo. Now,
Thank you.
let's
Thank
talk
you.
about the lyrics. As you said earlier, Paolo, yung topic na to, hindi nga masyado napapag-usapan, especially from a guy's
Mhm.
perspective. So,
Uh-huh.
this is very fresh. So, tell us about the story of Feel Alive.
Okay. Well, Feel
Mm.
Alive, it really revolves around the idea of LDR and
Mm-hmm.
how not being with your partner gives you room to grow into your own passions or whatever you want to work on with yourself. And it's kind of like a way of affirming how you could keep a strong relationship, but at the same time, um, it's very important to, go on your own path. And yeah, so you could work with both of them, but uh, help me out here, pal.
Okay. I got you. So
Assist,
basically,
Paolo.
feel alive.
Tag in.
Assist. Pass me the ball. Okay. So, so you have two people in a relationship, right? And like now in
Mm-hmm.
quarantine, like there's a desire to be close to one another, like all the
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
time, because we're not really, we have no chance to be together anymore. But I feel like besides that wanting to be close, I think it's also now in quarantine. There's an opportunity for people to really grow as individuals, and I feel
Mm-hmm.
like Feel Alive is about that. It's about
Yeah.
wanting to like to your for your partner to understand that, hey, like I love you, I appreciate you for always wanting to spend time with me, but these are also some other things that I enjoy doing, and I hope that you can understand that this is what makes me feel alive. Ayun.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
I na shoot after the assist. But you know what?
Gonna
This is
dribble
very
it in.
mature of you guys, ha. As in, nakakagulat nga yung take nyo on LDR because usually the LDR songs that we know of, mga missing someone, they're sad
Mm.
because they can't spend time nga with their loved ones. But ito parang ibang klaseng take naman. Like you enjoy the time apart because you grow naman. But you still love the person. So, ang galing.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
very
Exactly.
mature. Oo.
Yeah.
So,
And I
good
mean,
job,
of
guys.
course,
It's,
like there's
mm-mm.
always that missing the person that's always gonna be there. Pero
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the song just really like kind of encapsulates that other side of it. That yes, I really miss you, but I also kind of enjoy this time that I have to like work on my craft and be my own person. So it's nice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's like making the most out of the situation, really.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
you can't see your partner, then yeah, you have to do your own thing.
Adjust na lang. Pero ang
Mhm.
ganda. I like the honesty dito sa song. Okay, now let's talk about the music video naman. So,
Mm.
sobrang ang fun lang nung ginawa niyong music video.
Oh
Parang
no.
kitang-kita talaga na andun yung friendship niyo and all. So, please tell us about how you guys shot this, what's the concept like, everything about the music video.
Joe, you wanna go first?
Well, yeah, we actually shot it in Universal Studio. They have a studio for shooting stuff. So we were just there, and they set us up with the director, and we kind of just like we understood the vibe because we were prompted on it beforehand. So we were
Mm-hmm.
just there, and we were just having a fun time. Honestly, it was just like us performing in front of the camera, dancing,
Mm-hmm.
doing it whatever we wanted, and they would get it on camera and then turn it into something good. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's really the
You-
gist behind it. But it was definitely a very fun time, and
Mhm.
yeah, I wouldn't have done it any other way.
Oh,
Yeah,
ikaw,
pretty much same
Paolo.
thoughts naman. Like, yeah, I think the director who worked on it really like got the idea, um, was able to really encapsulate the vibe of the song in the video form. So that
Mm-hmm.
was fun. The hard part lang for me and Joe, cause I'm not sure if you can tell, but me and Joe are like probably the best dancers that you can probably catch on a music video. So yeah, but despite that, I feel like it's just such a danceable song. Like maybe I'm not the best dancer, but I just love dancing to music in my room. Just vibing out. So I feel like that's really what the whole video was. Just
Yeah,
vibing out, no matter how
true, true.
how how bad we are at dancing, or like maybe we can't hit the moves that well, but we're feeling the song, and that's what matters. Cause yeah,
Yeah,
it's just a good
exactly.
time, hanging out with friends. Like everyone else was just laughing at us, but we're like, I don't care. I'm just enjoying the music. That's fun.
That actually added so much to the charm of the music video. Kasi parang, you guys didn't care nga. You guys were just having fun and we can see it in your eyes. We can see it in your movements na parang, okay, we know we look funny and, hindi yung traditional na you see na talaga parang sa TikTok na kung ano-ano yung mga dance
No,
steps. Ito
yeah,
parang,
yeah, yeah.
we're just gonna do our thing.
But we had no choreography whatsoever. They just like
Yeah,
started rolling the camera, play the music. Okay, guys, go dance, dance. And me and Joey were just like, and we're just copying
kind of like
each other every once in
freestyling.
a while. We're doing the makare, we're doing everything. So it was just like whatever came to mind. I'm just looking at Joe. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Then he'll look at me. Then okay, we'll do something else. So it is fun.
I was
But
gonna
yeah.
ask nga na parang, who pitched the idea that you guys would dance and what made you say yes? Kasi nga, as you said, parang you're not the best dancers in the world. So parang what made you say yes? Parang hindi ba kayo nag-worry na parang, oh my gosh, my image, my image.
I feel like it just like really captures this. It helps sell the song more because it's
Mm.
a fun song, and I think we should have fun doing it. Imagine if we were just there the whole time, not dancing and just like kind of standing. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of like it kind of loses the charm and it's like essence of the song if we're not dancing. So it had to be done. It was a sacrifice that had to be made. Who cares about our image? We're just feeling it. Who
And also,
cares?
like when you listen to music, the job of the music is to make you feel alive. So if you're not gonna dance to it, then it's not really doing anything to your body. It's not making you feel something. So
Yeah, it depends on
yeah,
the song, but more often than not, yeah. Like if it's that type of track, it has to do that. Like you can't have you want to make a dancey song, it doesn't make people dance. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
it's the goal. The reason is there. The same way like a sad song is to make people cry. That's the goal for a dancey track. So
Mm-hmm.
so yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
has to
true.
bring
Like,
those people out of their shell to dance, even the
and that's
not so
exactly
good
what you
dancers.
showed in the music video. Like, if you didn't dance, well, it defeats the whole purpose of the
It
whole
does. It
dance
does.
song.
I
Okay,
agree. I agree.
meron ba kayo mga feedback na nakukuha from your friends? You must have mutual friends because, yun nga, you guys have known each other since grade school. What did they
yeah.
say about the music video?
Oh, do you have any feedback, pal?
For me, a lot of people just said there's like, oh, really fun. My parents naman, and my sister, because my sisters are super good dancers naman. Or in my opinion, they're
Oh.
really good dancers. Like sometimes if I have a night, like so I'm on TikTok sometimes and I see some fun dances that I want to try. Like I'm like, oh, can you teach me? And they always just like look at me trying it. They're like, no, and I'm like, come on. But they're really good dancers. So when they saw the music video, they're like, what are you doing? But also it's very fun. Like there was like I'm
Mm-mm.
not sure if Joey will want me to share this, but there's one scene that we had to take out because we were just feeling it. But then when we saw the video, we were like, nah, let's not put this in.
So
So
may
it was
mga
one of
tinanggal
those.
pa kayo sa lagay na yun, ha? There were,
Yeah,
there
there
were
were
scenes you
so many
omitted
dance
pa.
moves, so many dance moves that had to. We kind of
So
thought
many.
about it, like Like maybe we do kind of care about our image just a little bit, you know.
Just
But
a bit, just a
besides
bit,
that,
just
just a
enough.
little bit, you know, just a shred of dignity just to keep to ourselves. But besides that, the most of the feedback that I got was really positive, especially with the aesthetics and the vibe of the music. How about you, Joe? What did the boys say?
Uh, I didn't really ask that many people about the video. They said that, of course, they liked it, but in regards to the boys, I played the song for them a couple weeks before it came out, and right after I did, they're like, "Oh, keep playing the song, keep playing the song." So that kind of
Oh.
gave me some encouragement that it's a good song if they think it's a good
Mm-mm.
song. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it
agree though.
is. It
Like
is a
it's
good
like
song.
it depends on your friends. Like if your friends like the music that you're making, I think that's like more than anything, it's like the biggest confidence booster. It's like
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
these are the
Yeah.
people whose opinions matter, I think, the most to you. So like if they like what you're putting out, it's like who cares if the world doesn't like it? But as long as the boys are enjoying the music, then it's
Yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah.
So shout out the
Facts. But
boys, you know.
also to the boys, don't just gas us up. You have to give us constructive
I
criticism so
agree
we
with
can
that
get
too. I agree
better,
with that too.
Mm-mm.
right?
Mm-mm.
Like your gassing us up will not do us any favors. So
Yeah.
if it's real, thank
Honestly,
you.
yeah.
Mm-mm. But that's a good thing, ah. Kasi yun nga, sometimes you don't know if they're just buttering you up or they just
Mm.
can't say na parang, oh, I don't like it. But when they ask you to repeat it and to keep on playing it, parang it's legit na parang they really like
Yeah.
it. That's one of the best signs na
Mhm.
parang totoo yung sinasabi nila. So, nice. Everybody's loving Feel Alive. So congratulations, guys. But now let's talk about your individual careers naman.
Okay.
Anything new that we can expect from you? I know you guys just released Paolo just last November. Tama ba yung Purple Afternoon?
Yeah.
Joey has since 2000. So anything new that we can expect from you for the rest of 2021?
Joe, you wanna go first?
Sure. Yeah, I'll definitely have a lot more singles coming out to promote like the album that I'm working on now. I think I mentioned this to you last time, but I've been like really trying to conceptualize my debut album in a way that like, yeah, I'll be like super
I
proud of it.
know,
Of
yung
Angas.
Angas.
Yes,
You
yes.
said nga last year,
Uh-huh.
parang you're gonna release it 2020. And you were like
Hmm.
60% done na by nung April. Tapos,
uh,
parang I was searching for it. Parang, wait, na-release niya na ba yun? Parang wala pa ako makita online. So, it's not yet out.
Not yet out still. I still have to perfect everything before I'm satisfied. But yeah, there's some songs that I'm really, really excited for people to hear. They're kind of experimental, but I think if properly executed, you guys are gonna love it. So keep an eye out for that, please.
So, if last year, April, when we talked, the first time we
Mhm.
talked, you said 60% done ka na. 1 year after, now, April 2021, mga nasa anong part ka na ng production process ng Angas?
It's kind of strange. I don't know. In my opinion, some of the music that I make at one point in time, like let's say I'm working on this album,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a certain amount of songs that are already 80% done. It's
Mm-hmm.
so easy for me to just scrap one of them or two of them or all of them because I feel like where I'm at now, I can make better work. So that's always like a process that keeps going on in my head, saying me to do better or I could do something else better. So everything that's not as good as my work that I can put out, um, I don't want to release. But I think I have to
Mm-hmm.
work on that. That's something that's like kind of one of my own flaws. But I think it also helps me create good products.
But that's normal, ah. Diba they say na it takes a lifetime for musicians to create their debut album, but then they only have like a few weeks to do their junior album. Parang, so I think you're in that stage naman. So
Yeah,
yeah, keep on perfecting it because ikaw naman dapat talaga yung pinaka-happy dun
yeah.
sa outcome. Okay, so we'll
Mhm.
be waiting for that. Hopefully by
Yeah.
this
Yes,
year,
sir.
Hopefully,
Angas,
hopefully.
your
Yes.
debut album. And as you said, marami kang songs na dapat abangan dyan. Meron ba dyang collabs? Is Paolo gonna be in there? Like, are there other artists nandyan sa Angas?
There will be, but I'll still I still have to find a proper list because everything's still ideas right now. But yeah, once it's concrete, you guys will know.
Okay. How about you, Paolo?
For me, for this year, yeah, like you mentioned, I just released my debut EP. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Purple Afternoon, shout out. But um, besides that, like this year, I think is one of like I've never been more excited to release music. Like I have a couple songs lined up to release in June and maybe sometime after that. My first Tagalog song is coming out, guys. So watch out for that.
Oh,
I am really excited for it. It took a long time to finish, but yeah, I won't say too much, but all I'll say is that it's really really good. I'm super happy with it, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it. And I have another cover coming out soon. Another old song that I tried to revisit and change a little bit more, and another original. So lots of those small singles that I'm just like kind of working on the side that I want to share with you guys as soon as possible. So watch out for that.
ooh, exciting. Let me just go back to that song, yung Filipino song mo. Did you write that
Mm,
yourself?
Um, no. So what happened was, I had this track that was in English, but it wasn't, I didn't feel it as much. Like I was happy with it for a while, but it
Mm-hmm.
felt like it was missing something. So I talked to Ange, my manager, and we talked about it,
Mm-hmm.
and she said, "Nah, oh, baka we can turn it into a Filipino song." And I realized now, oh, why there? But I think that might help a lot. So we reached out to Eunice from Grace Note. She's the lead singer
Uh-uh.
of Grace Note, and she helped co-write the song and helped me also kind of arrange it. So we worked together on the track, and it turned out really really good. Like she basically just got the original idea and the original lyrics and kind of translated it, I guess, or like reimagined it as Filipino. So yeah, I'm really really proud. But I wish I could take all the credit for it, but Eunice really did a great job, and I'm so happy to work with her. So watch out for
So,
that, talaga, guys. Watch out.
ikaw pa rin yung nagsulat, pero parang translate lang
I guess
in
you can
Filipino.
say like
Medyo. Oo.
yeah, major. It's like it's still the same like theme, same essence of the song. Pretty much almost the same melody, but yeah, Eunice you had the hard part of like translating it, which is my of course, if you guys can tell my struggle. So but I'm just really excited to release it. Like I think we just finished the like final mix like last
Mm-mm.
night, so it's really really fresh out of the oven. So it's coming to you guys very soon.
Oh.
So for
Okay.
sure I'll come
Sige.
back when that's out. So we'll talk about
Oo
it
nga
then.
eh. Para ma-break mo na yung record. Kasi ngayon, tied na naman kayo sa number 1 ni Janine Tenyoso sa most number of
Hala, okay, okay.
MYXclusives this quarantine. 4 na kayo each. As in, last
Oh
week
no.
lang siya nag-4th. So, medyo
What a new
nauna lang siya
song?
ng
Paano,
last
no?
week. Yes, yes. Tapos, so kapag nag-guest ka ulit, pwede ka na mag-number 1 with 5 guestings.
I'm competitive with Janine. I'm competitive with her. Yes, sige, sige.
So, ikaw, Joey, meron bang chance in the future na you're gonna rap in Filipino? Meron bang
Oh,
possibility? Or baka meron na sa angas?
well, it's something that I've definitely like really wanted to do before, but I don't think right now is the time, especially since my Tagalog isn't at the level where I want it to be at. So like my song won't be taken as a joke, but people are actually gonna take me seriously for what I'm
Mm-mm.
trying to convey through what I'm saying. But like for now, just leave it to Shanty Dope or whoever's killing the Filipino rap game right now, and hopefully I can join them soon. But for now, it's like English. That's
Yes.
the way for me to get my message across. Yeah.
Mhm. Doon ka muna, kung saan ka strong. Sabi nga nila, di ba, laban ka kung saan ka strong. So, doon muna. And then, we'll see in the future kung meron din
Mhm.
Filipino. But, Paolo, we're looking forward to yours.
I know. But as Joey was mentioning, like it's hard to get your message across in a language that, like, I mean, I know I should be more comfortable with it, but like, unfortunately, with my circumstance and like the way I was brought up, I didn't get that chance as much. So it's something I'm trying to remedy, and hopefully with this track, like I did. I feel like I did myself proud by singing in Filipino, but it took a long time to just get the right takes down. Like we had to keep redoing it. Like, no, you're supposed to
Mhm.
say it like this, and I was like, okay, okay, one more try. But like, I'm really proud of it. And my mom said it made sense, so that's good. Always a good sign. But yeah, I'm really excited for that one for sure.
Mm-mm. But is it just you on the track, or will Eunice be joining?
It's just me on the track. It's just me. But Eunice helped a load with the production, and she just totally
Mm-mm.
transformed the song. So I will definitely credit her with the majority of that song talaga. So
Okay,
good.
now I'm gonna show you guys a picture. Because I have a question about it. Can we show the picture? Okay, guys, nag-usap ba kayo sa pose nyo dito? Like, is that intentional? Is it like a Joey and Paolo thing?
I don't know. I think we're just like we're so tired at the time. They're like, okay, we're done with the music video, almost done, but pictures muna. So we're just like, okay. And I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it looks dope. I think we look cool.
Yeah,
We look fun.
I
You know,
think it's
we're
a good
good.
picture.
Oo. Very parang, is it a Gen Z pose? Like, biglang, is it, kasi
I don't know.
during my time, it was like this. Like, parang,
It's like
picture, everybody does
sophisticated, you
this.
know. You're feeling yourself. You know, you just hit him with that. You know. I don't know.
But it's cute. It's so adorable. So, napansin ko lang. Okay, now to everyone watching, if you guys want to know more about Joey the Boy and Paolo Sandejas, as I've said earlier, we've had interviews with them before. Go check those out. Dun talaga parang, we talked about how they started in the industry, what sparked their love for music and everything else. So do search for those on our Facebook and YouTube accounts. And of course, let's stream Feel Alive. The music video is out now. Guys, where can they follow you? There might be some viewers right now na first time kayo makilala. So let's start with Joey.
Oh yeah, you can check me out on Instagram, Joey the Boy, Joey Angas. Also on Twitter. Check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, Joey the Boy, and yeah, keep your tabs.
Mhm. And to everyone pala na first time ma-meet si Joey, kaya Joey Angas yun kasi last name niya is Ang. So, doon ang galing yun. Kasi baka may mga iba yung first impression sa'yo, grabe naman, angas agad. So there, it came from his last name, guys. So again, watch the previous interviews para you
Yeah,
get to
watch
know
it,
them
check it
more.
out.
Yes. And Paolo.
Yeah, for me naman, you guys can check me out on Instagram at Paolo Sandejas, Twitter at Paolo_Sandejas, and Facebook at Paolo Sandejas PH. Tapos, make sure, of course, to stream my latest EP, Purple Afternoon, and our music, Feel Alive and Fantasy, our other collabs. Just stream all of our music. Why not? You know, if you're just chilling at home, quarantine, just put it on the background. You know, just
Might as well.
might as well. You know, just give us some streams, and we'll give you a good time for sure. So check it out.
Yes. Guys, even yung sarili nyo dancing to it and then tag them. Wait lang. May,
Yeah. Oh,
may ano ba?
dude,
May plans
do
ba
it.
kayo of doing dance challenges for this? Diba? Super uso yun ngayon.
yeah, definitely. Me and Joey are gonna do a TikTok challenge very soon. For that, we'll make a dance for that. Or if anyone wants to make a dance for this song, like, dude, just like tag us.
You
and,
have
like,
the liberty to do so.
you have the
Ayun, guys.
liberty to do so because we definitely cannot choreograph anything. But if some like
You can dance
super
better than
good
us.
dancer
Just
out
do it.
there,
Just do it.
who's good, like Nina Carrero ba yun? Yeah, super galing dancer. So anyone like that, just make a dance and we'll back you guys 100% because we can't do it ourselves. So help us out here. Help us out.
Oh, wait. Pia Magalona is watching. Is this really Pia Magalona?
Yeah, she's my manager. We're best buddies.
Oh, okay. So confirmed. Confirmed. Hello po, Miss
Confirmed.
Pia.
Hi,
Thank you
Tita.
po for watching. And well, she says Pogi Boys and stream Feel Alive. I'd also like to say hello to Resty Balasta, Ivan Pat Nayag Nura. Ate Ange is watching.
Hi, Aj.
Who
Yeah.
else? Cheska Almenanza says, "Feel Alive is such a vibe."
Thank you.
Nice one,
And
Cheska.
yes. Oh, we have someone watching from Romblon. Iron Marino
Oh,
says,
wow.
"Watching from
Hello.
Romblon, Philippines."
Nice to see
Yes.
you. Hope you're
Hello.
still there. Hi.
So thank you so much, guys. Wait, speaking of your supporters, what's your message to them? Let's start with Paolo.
For me, like, I've always been so grateful for my supporters because since day one talaga, there's been like a group of maybe 18 people who's always had my back. Every live stream, they're always there. Cheska's one of them. I see her in the chat, so thanks, Cheska. And yeah, like I really appreciate the support, and it really keeps me going. So thank you
Mhm.
thank you so much. Thank you, kind Lisa. Thank you.
Joey?
Yeah, same. Like, I guess the people that support us are the people that listen to our music. Um, they're the reason why we keep making music. If we're not uh, like, it's not all about the numbers, of course, but just knowing that people are there and these people care about what you're doing, I guess that's like something that I take to heart really seriously because, yeah, that's something that like I want to make people proud of what I do. And if you're like following me right now at the very start, then I guess the journey is just gonna keep on going and the ride's just gonna get better and better. So yeah, thank you very much.
Joey, sorry, I know we're about to end, but I just have to ask because you mentioned nga na Pia Magalona pala is your manager. Hello
Uh-huh.
po again, Miss Pia. And you are a young rapper. Your manager is the wife of
Yeah.
the
Uh-huh.
Francis M, the legendary Francis M. So, how did you guys know each other? And ano yung parang what have you been learning from Miss Pia
Mhm.
Magalona? Siyempre, lalo na sa rapping skills, sa rapping world. What have you been learning from her?
Um, well, I met Tita Pia because my mom was childhood friends with her family, or somehow they were connected. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, ever since that we got connected, um, I've learned so much from her. Honestly, like everything that I know about how the industry operates, or just yeah, everything about the business side of things. I've learned from her. She gives me my own liberty to express myself through my music, so she doesn't really like um tell me what not to do, but I show her my songs and she gives me her feedback, and that's definitely something that I need. And yeah, I'm just very thankful, Tita Pia. Thank you for everything you've done for me. I hope I make you proud, and I'll continue to work on my stuff. Yeah.
Yay. Okay, we were just curious kasi parang it's nice to be mentored by Miss Pia,
Yeah,
especially if you're a young rapper.
of
And
course.
Miss Pia, by the way, I loved how you accepted the Mix Magna Award for Sir Francis M last year, where you also congratulated BTS. Like we were all, whoa! Sobrang cute nung speech niya, guys. If you haven't seen it, search for it online. But anyway, thank you so much, Joey the Boy and Paolo Sandejas for joining us this morning. And again, guys, to everyone watching, please do stream Feel Alive. It's now out on all digital streaming platforms. And of course, the music video is also out. Vote for it on our official website, mixph.com, so it can enter our charts. And to all of the single people out there, I just have to promote this, guys. Are you guys single? I think not. But if you have single friends, do invite them to join Mix and Match. It's our newest virtual dating game show on Kumu and on
Oh,
TV. Yes.
that
So
sounds
to
fun.
Interesting.
it is super. So basically, may isang celebrity searcher, and then there are three mystery searchies. So if you guys like virtual dating game shows, do watch it every Friday at 7 p.m. live on Kumu and then 8 p.m. on TV. So if you guys want to join, do post your 1 minute Kumu clips, introducing yourself, telling us why you're single, why you're looking for love, and describe to us your perfect match. Don't forget to use the hashtag Mix and Match when you upload your Kumu clips, and then watch it every Friday at 7 p.m. So there, guys, Mix and Match. Please support it, and of course, please support Feel Alive, this collaboration between Paolo Sandejas and Joey the Boy. Thank you, boys, for joining us.
Thank
And
you.
good luck on your future endeavors. We'll be waiting for your future releases. Balik lang kayo sa Mix when the time comes. But that's
Of
it for this
course.
exclusive interview. Once again, I'm BJ IE. Thanks, Paolo and Joey.